Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Spell. I'm testing out a new toy. I figured since I'm going to be doing more videos with you guys, I got a light from my phone so maybe you can see me a little bit better. How are you? I miss you. And I need to see you. I can't come to your house, but let me look in the magic mirror and see who I can see. Okay, so I see Zamar and Zayana and Amaria. Hi, family. I see Alima and Lisa. How you doing? I see Amari. Tell your cousins I say hi, Mari. I see Jade. Jade, you always coming on my Instagram, girl. I see you. And Tamani's always on the Instagram too. I see you too. I see Jasir and Cameron and Callie and Kyrie. Hi, guys. I see Kennedy. Kennedy, miss you, girl. I see Keon. Hi, Keon. Kamaya. Hi, Kiki. I see Mason. Hey, little sister. Oh, she's getting so big. All right, so I didn't even have to shake it this time. It really missed you guys. I see Riley, Kay, and Riley. Hi, how are you? And I see Theodore. Hello. Alexandra. There you go. Hi, Alexandra. And I see Zamar. I already said Zamar, but I see him popping through again. Zamar, let me say hi to somebody else. And I see Zinabu and Fatima too. Woo, great. And you know what? All the way out where it's usually cold and snowy. Who do I see? I see Atham and Eliana. Hello, you guys have gotten so big. I remember when you were small, little babies. All right, so now that I got to see my scholars in the magic mirror, miss you so much. Let's see. Okay, well, they're telling them. So here we go. And I did put something on the class dojo so that we can have activities for the read alouds. Let's see if I get back to that message on our story. So when you have a read aloud, we're going to go on a reading quest. What's a quest, Mrs. Spell? A quest is a journey. So this is going to be a reading journey in your mind using your imagination, and you get to interact with your family. It's really wonderful. So let's go off on our reading quest. We have various activities that we can do. So a character is someone who does something in the story. It can be a person. It can be an animal, because animals talk in our story sometime. Even a robot. So describe your favorite character from the story. That's one activity you could do. Also, what was your favorite part of the story? Would you have done anything differently in the story? Pretend you're friends with one of the characters in the story, and then tell a grown-up what you would do together, and you can draw a picture. So these are all things that you can do when you're reading quests. Now, you only have to do one activity per read aloud, so don't worry, you don't have to get them all done. But what I would love to do so I can see your work is ask mommy, daddy, nana, pop, Miss Trace, anybody who's taking care of you and loving you, ask them to please take a picture of your picture, or even type up a quick little note and put it in Class Dojo in the messages, so then that way I can see what you're working on and I can be along with this quest with you. So Mr. Hall did a read aloud on yesterday, and today I'm going to do a read aloud. This is still along with our last unit, which was reduce, reuse, recycle. We're going to be moving into buildings and things like that. So that's going to be our next venture, is our building study. So this is the front part of the book. the back cover. So front cover, back cover, and what holds it all together. That's right, it's our spine. Just like our spine holds our body together in the back, that's right. And up here, we have our title. It says Compost Stew. Now, boys and girls, we learn what compost is, right? Now, it's not like garbage because we don't throw it away. It's kind of like the things, it's the food that you would have that instead of it going to waste, you can have a compost pile, like your eggshells and your scraps from dinner and your veggies, those sort of things. And then it gets all gooey and you can put it in your garden. Mrs. Spale has been doing a lot of things around the house, and one of the things that my goal is at least to put a few plants in the garden. I don't have a green thumb, but I'm working on it, boys and girls. We're doing the best we can. So our title is Compost Stew, and then our author is Mary McKenna Siddles, or Seidels. And it's illustrated by Ashley Wolf. And there's our picture there. Let me see. I need to push this back just a little. I want to make sure that you can see the whole story there. You can also see the light. So I don't think all the pages are shiny. Compost Stew, an A to Z recipe for the earth. We're going to have our alphabets in here. Oh, look, there's a Dalmatian doggy. Have a Dalmatian plantation where our population can grow. Have any of you seen the 101 Dalmatians before? Let's see. And so it begins. We read from left to right in this country. Mrs. Spale says that because where my son-in-law is from in China, they read from right to left. And lots of other nations read differently. So we read from left to right here though. Environmental chefs, here's a recipe for you to fix from scratch to mix a batch of compost stew. See everybody in the garden. They're in the garden. Ingredients. Here's our ABCs. You ready? What's our first letter? Can't fool you. Of course. A for apple cores. B, bananas bruised. C, coffee grounds with filters used. Yes, you can put that in the compost pile too. Next is, that's right, D. D for dirt clods crumpled. E for eggshells crushed. So dirt and eggshells. Oh, down here, sneaky. Fruit pulp left behind all mushed. G for grass clippings. H for hair snippings. And I for an insect or two. Someone's enjoying those insects. Boys and girls, insects, and even worms, very important. Worms are very important for compost. Just add to the pot and let it all rot into a compost stew. Oh! Hey, Jade! Save jack-o'-lanterns, kitchen scraps, laundry lint from dryer traps. J for jack-o'-lantern, J for Jade. Hey! Then we have K for Cameron and Kennedy and Kamaya. L for Theodore's last name, right? M for mulch, removed from garden beds. So mulch is kind of like dirt. It's kind of like dirt mulch. N for nutshells, that can go in compost too. O for oatmeal. P for paper shreds. Wow, who knew? Yes, paper can break down into pulp. Ooh. Q for quarry dust, So a quarry is a place that they can mine rocks. Quarry dust. So it's the dust from rocks. R for rye bread crust. Do you like rye bread? Mr. Spale loves rye bread. And S for seaweed strands. Seaweed. Have you ever gone to the ocean and see seaweed? Oh, Mrs. Spale actually really loves seaweed. There's dry seaweed, like seaweed chips, super good. And I also put some percent. Harry, let's see if we can get through this. Just add to the pot and let it all rot into compost stew. T for tea bags plucked from long hot swimmings. U for underbrush prunings, underbrush of the bushes. V for vegetable trimmings. I'm going a little bit fast here, boys and girls. I didn't know my phone. W, remember I told you about the worms? W for wiggly worms and with compost cravings. So they go through and they eat and they chomp. Then they go to the party. And that's all really good for the compost, actually. X for Christmas tree needles. Y for yellow pine shavings. And whew, we made it before the phone cut off. And Z for zinnia heads from flower beds whose blooming days are through. Just add to the pot and let it all rot into the compost stew. Moisten, that's with water. Toss lightly, cover, and let it brew. And when the cooking is complete, Mother Earth will have a treat. Dark and crumbly, rich and sweet. Now open the pot, and what have you got? Compost stew. And now they can put it in the garden. So good for you. See the worms down in there? Wormies. Ah. The end. All right, boys and girls. So now that you have your read aloud, you have lots of different things to choose from. Why don't you draw me a picture so I can see your favorite part of the compost stew? I really care about you and I miss you so much. And I am working it out so that we can have a space because Casa Spale is full. But I'm still carving out a space so I can make a classroom for you and do some morning meeting things. It's just taking a little work because that space used to be for some storage. So now all the bedrooms are being used. So I have to make sure that I have a wonderful space for you so we can have our morning meeting in peace and quiet without little spales. So I love you and I miss you. And I will see you next time. So try and take a picture or even have mommy, daddy, nana, pop, uncle, auntie, Miss Treese, whoever loves you and is taking care of you, have them type a little bit of something for me in the messages on Class Dojo or take a picture on Class Dojo so that I can see what you liked about compost stew. All right, bye-bye for now. I will see you very soon. Have a great day.